Body language tells people a lot about what we're thinking and also what we're feeling. We can use it to attract people and repel them, which is why it's so important to really understand the types of body language that women can simply not resist. There are certain types of sexy body language that drive the women crazy. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you 10 of the sexiest types of body language that women can simply not resist. Like and subscribe. Sticking your neck out. Yeah, well, kind of less sticking and more exposing your neck. All the way back in 2009, an FBI agent explained that when people touch their necks, it shows that they feel a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, well, it makes sense because our necks have a lot of nerves in them, so when we touch them, it's a way of calming ourselves down with an immediate effect, which is why neck kisses are very sensitive and why most people love them. When we touch our necks or cover them up with ties and collars, we are putting across that we are quite nervous, which is not sexy body language. Instead though, gents, you need to show off more of your neck. Leave your shirt unbuttoned or wear one that lets your neck breathe and avoid tight collared shirts. Show off those shoulders. Did you know that shoulders have sex appeal too? They really do. Women love to see a guy's shoulders. Now, it started in the primal days as they were a symbol of strength in the guys. The ladies love it when you show it off. So men who walk and sway their shoulders often have more luck with ladies as they find this incredibly attractive. So next time that you are on a date with a lady, try swaying your shoulders and well, she will be unable to resist. Lips, lips, and more lips. That's right, your lips are seriously sexy to the ladies. They tell them a lot about yourself before you even open your mouth to speak. Our lips are controlled by the limbic system in the brain, which is our subconscious, meaning we can't control it. And when we are in a stressful situation, we draw our lips in and purse them together like this and try to make them as thin as possible, which is something you don't want to be doing in front of the ladies. If you really want to be displaying that sexy body language, then you need to relax. Take a few deep breaths and just let your lips relax too. If you feel brave enough, slightly separating your lips shows a lady that you are very interested in her. Well, it's a step in the right direction. The eyebrow flash. Eyebrows are more important to body language than meets the eye. They actually help us to communicate with people all of the time. Because if you don't move your eyebrows, people look very strange and expressionless. When you first meet someone that you like, you normally start by making eye contact. And when you make eye contact without even realizing it, you might raise your eyebrows a little. This is known universally as a way to say, hey, I'm interested in you. Now, we don't tend to do this to our friends, only to the people that we fancy. And this is something that we do automatically. If you do catch her eye, then why not try gently raising your eyebrows to really show her that you are definitely into her? Work on your posture. Posture is crazy important when it comes to impressing a lady. You need to remember to stand up straight. Good posture is also something that is very primal, and ladies see it relating back to male strength. So good proportions and body symmetry is a big turn on. This is something that women look for subconsciously in a man. So if you find yourself walking around all hunched over, you are going to look nervous and weak, which is not a type of sexy body language. In 2016, a study by the National Academy of Sciences found that strong body posture is important for both men and also the women. It is called expansive body language and it signals openness and powerfulness. So if you always have had bad posture, then it can be something that is kind of hard to relearn, but just keep reminding yourself to stand up straight, especially when you are around any women, and you will soon change that habit. Making quick adjustments. Have you ever noticed a lady flattens down her hair as she walks up to you? Women are known for making quick adjustments to their hair or their clothing as a man walks towards them. They like it when guys do this too. So quickly adjusting your hair or your shirt makes it look as though you do care what the lady thinks of you and how you look around her. Now it flatters her to see that you are making an effort just for her. Don't step backwards. Sometimes when we are in a social situation and someone walks towards us, we actually automatically step back because, well, they are entering into our personal space. It's a strange thing we do, but what it actually tells that person is that we don't want them to be very close to us, and we don't want that lady to think like that. So it's important that you stay put when she comes over. When you stay in your spot, it shows her that you are easygoing and confident, which are two things that women can simply not resist. Use your beard. The point is for those of you who have a beard or dream of growing one, stroking your beard actually makes it look as though you are thinking and that you are very well engaged in the conversation. Because when you do this around a woman, you are trying to impress her. She's going to feel respected and listened to, which is one of the vital things that women crave in a relationship. So make sure before you even think about stroking your beard that it's nice and groomed in a way that you feel is good for you. Now, a huge part of body language is all about looking good, so that if you look good, you feel good, and voila, you are much more confident. Open body language. It can be really off-putting when you meet someone and they cross their arms or sit with their legs crossed. It makes them seem a little bit closed off, which is what we would call closed body language. It is normally what you would see in a business meeting, or can be the type of body language that someone does use around a person that they are not comfortable with or someone that they don't like. It's important when you are trying to be irresistible to a lady that you display open body language. This is when you make yourself comfortable, you relax and you spread yourself out. You could put your arm over the seat next to you or spread your legs a little. Remember, don't take up all the space around you. It looks slightly obnoxious. Just take up a little bit of room. It makes you appear more open. Also, uncross those arms, loosen those shoulders, and sit up straight, looking straight ahead. Last but not least, let's talk about eye contact. Let's finish on the most important one of all, eye contact. Eye contact is a staple when it comes to body language, and you can make it super sexy. If you avoid eye contact with someone, then you risk them thinking that you are rude or disinterested. If you stare too much, you start to look creepy, which is something you also don't want. You have to give off just the right amount of eye contact. If a lady is standing across the room, flash her a quick look and a smile. If she doesn't quite catch your gaze, then try again in a few minutes and then leave it. Remember to raise your eyebrows as well when you do this. During a conversation, when she is talking, you want to look directly at her. Only breaking eye contact to look down at the table or at your drink every so often. You can use your eyebrows to show that you are interested in what she has to say by just raising them slightly and then gently nodding your head. When you are talking, you want to look at her and look just past her head every so often, so it doesn't look like you are just staring into her soul all of the time. Pair your eye contact with a smile and some eyebrow action, and I promise you, you will be irresistible to her in no time. If you think I missed something from today's video, let me know down in the comments. Give me a huge thumbs up and consider subscribing to make my day. But if you want to get your name rolling up next to my face, like these amazing people's names here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar below to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.